Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for no video last week. I was sick and I have got to get some videos built up and in the can, so I've got prepared for situations like that. But I'm back this week and it has been a very busy week. I've had a little bit of time to work on the Graymark 509 amplifier, and I'll show you what I've done here. And I gotta tell you, it hasn't been fun. These tube sockets suck. They will not accept solder, no matter how much flux you put on them, no matter how much you sand them and clean them. These are really terrible tube sockets. So at this point, I might see if I can find some better 7-pin tube sockets to replace these with, because these are just awful. So, but I have got I mounted a terminal strip in here, and this gave me a convenient place to put this big fat resistor in here for our filament. And I probably can't see it, but hiding down there are two 1N4007 diodes that come from our incoming AC line that feed power to our rectifier tube. As we discussed in the other videos there, we're going to use some solid state rectifiers before this tube, so that way we can add a larger capacitor in here before the tube to give it a little bit better filtering, take a little bit load off of this tube here, and make it a little bit better overall. This tube only half wave rectifies it, and so this way, with a full wave rectification coming in, then this tube is just basically passive here. It just passes current and doesn't do much of anything. It's there for looks, and it's there because we need the filament. The 35, this is a 35W4 rectifier tube. It has a 35 volt filament, and we need that for our circuit here. So I got that in, and I started wiring up the filament circuits here. And like I said, it hasn't been fun. Solder does not stick to these sockets very well. It takes a lot of heat and a lot of work to get them to stick, and I'm frankly not even sure how well they're stuck. We have our output transformer mounted on here, and I have the speaker jacks here soldered into the output transformer. I have one side of our output transformer wired to the plate of our 50C5 rectifier tube, and this is our B+ that we will connect once we get the rest of the power supply connected in here. And so we're making some progress on this, just not as much as I would like, and I'm gonna have to kind of take a look and see what we can do. And boy, this chassis bends so easily there, but we made some progress on that. The bigger news is that I have the Audio Research Ref 150 board completely restuffed and done. All of the resistors are in here now. All new parts are on here. It is ready to go, ready to drop in to the amplifier. So that's coming next. I'm really happy about that. And this is that spare second channel that I had. I did a little bit of fixing here where the board is burned, and added the few resistors in here that were missing. Somebody had harvested some parts off of here, and I got all that fixed up and ready to go. So this channel is now ready to swap in, so we don't have to tear the channel that's in the amplifier down, because the board on that channel is all crusty and corroded also. And I would have to pull all those parts off and go through that whole process again. And considering that we're only wanting to find out if the output transformers are any good, I can just drop this board in and I can run the amplifier indefinitely like that. And then we'll make a decision on what to do with the amplifier. Again, my plan is to strip it back down and convert it into Ref 150 monoblocks. So if the output transformers are good. If the output transformers are no good, then we'll figure out what to do from there. So, but I've been busy working on that. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. This is a 250 watt amplifier board. This is the second channel that I've got built, so I've been working on getting this built also, ready to get that prototype up and going. And I got this in the mail that I'm pretty excited about. RTM, Recording the Masters, had a notice, I forget where I saw it, Facebook maybe, where you could send them a message and get a free sample reel of their tape. So I did, and they sent me a nice 5-inch orange reel of their, you could select between their SM900 and their 911, and I went with the 911, which is plus 6 dB, the 900 being plus 9 dB. I figured this was closer to your more like your consumer type tape that you would get. And unfortunately, the box got a little tore up in shipping. I might have to make a custom insert or something for that. But thank you very much to RTM for sending me this. I'm really excited to try it. This will be the first new tape that I've had in 25, 30 years. I bought plenty of you know, new old stock tape that's, you know, been factory sealed and things like that for projects and whatnot. But this will be, but I've been wanting to try this new stuff and see how, you know, old machines handle it. You know, this stuff maybe is a little thicker. What is this, 5-inch reel? I forget how many feet it is. Of course, it doesn't tell me, does it? It said when I placed the order on there, it's probably 600 feet or something like that. Of course, it doesn't tell me. I'm surprised it doesn't tell me. But anyway, I'm curious to see how this runs on older machines like that 4-channel TX that I got, my old Ampex consumer grade machine, various other things like that. So it'll be fun to give this a try a little bit later. So again, thank you, Recording the Masters, for the free sample. Also, we have this customer repair that has come in. I've got to take a look at it. Apparently it works, but it's got some hum, so I'm betting there's some solder joints that need to be fixed on that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a video on this or not yet. We'll see what it is. This is a customer repair, so this just came in. I got to get that done. And on top of it, I have a customer's set of Vandersteen 3A speakers that are here. That replacement woofers from Vandersteen just came in. I just got those installed, and I got to put new speaker cloth on them. So been busy working on that, and plus full-time day job and family and kids and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's been a busy 2 weeks since I've seen you guys. Yeah, but things have been going on around here, trying to get things done. So anyhow, well, oh yeah, and on top of it, I'm building 2 new computers, one for the shop and one for home. Considering I'm way behind the times computer-wise, I'm still running Windows 7 on 7 and home, and I've just been dreading the switch to Windows 11. Not because Windows 11 sucks, which it does, but because I'm so dug in on 7 with settings and passwords and, you know, apps and programs and all this stuff. And anytime you build a new computer, you know, if anybody's ever built a new computer or bought a new computer, you start finding out, well, this old software program doesn't work and this one doesn't work and you need a driver update and now I can't use this, you know, widget, whatever. And so I've been dreading it, but it's definitely time. So I've been busy building 2 new computers as well, and trying to figure out exactly how, what, where to put that stuff, and when I'm going to switch, and how I'm going to switch, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's been busy here. Short video today, but hopefully we'll get back on the 509 project later on this week, and maybe the Ref 150. We'll see how the week pans out. I got to figure what I'm going to do on the 509, so maybe I put that on hold until I can get some better tube sockets, because those 7-pin sockets are, like I said, ugh. And I'm really anxious to try out the Ref 150 and see how we get on that. That's a bunch of work to get that put in, but it might be worth it. I'm really anxious to see how that goes. So anyway, well, thank you guys for tuning in again, and more to come.